Guys, do you want to know what I just found out? I just found out that the second season of Fate's Day Night is now streaming on Crunchyroll. I mean, not the whole season, but the second season has started. And that's really exciting to me because I love that series. So I'm just going to talk about Fate's Day Night now. Basically, I really like that series and I think it's really cool because it's all about like mythological heroes, like real mythological heroes in different cultures, all being summoned for this Holy Grail war. And I don't know, I think that it's really cool. Well, first of all, I really like mythology, so obviously this appeals to me because whenever the servants are summoned, you don't know who they are right away, and then gradually it gets revealed who they are. And they also kind of try to use the actual myth and the story behind the character to add another layer of character depth. And basically, if you are familiar with the myth, then you have an advantage and you kind of can understand more why these certain servants are acting this way, why they're motivated from this, why they might not like that character and stuff like that. So like today, spoiler alert. I mean, it's not really a spoiler if you watch the first Fate's Day or whatever. But basically the caster in Fate's Day Night is Medea, and I thought that was really cool because I totally forgot. I mean, I had watched the first Fate's Day Night before, but this is like it's like the same story, but it's another different playthrough because it's based on a video game where you can go three different ways. But basically, I had forgotten that Medea was even a part of this, and it was really exciting to figure out that this particular magician lady was Medea, because then they kind of went into this whole thing about she didn't like her first master because he used to sacrifice children, and you kind of think like, why wouldn't she like someone who sacrifices children? And if you know the Medea story, then you know that she killed all of her children because she was really mad. There was a squirrel. Because she was really mad at her husband Jason for basically, she thought that he was tricking her and all this stuff. But obviously, at least in the version that I read, which was Euripides, like Medea is really conflicted when she's trying to kill her children because she obviously loves her children, but she hates Jason. So she's trying to deal with which outweighs the other, and it ends up that she hates Jason more than she loves her children, which is very sad and interesting in itself. But yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like viewers who didn't have that background on Medea they wouldn't be able to understand as well, or at least they wouldn't be able to appreciate how the animators and how the story people were using Medea's actual backstory to influence her character development, which I really appreciated. And another cool thing is that when she's killing her first master because he's a total asshole and he sacrifices children, it's like she casts a spell on him and he's going through, like he's in some kind of Greek chamber, and I think it's really cool because when I saw that, I thought it was the Minotaur. Yeah, and I feel like that has something, like I can't remember specifically right now, but I'm pretty sure Medea is the sister of the girl who helped the guy in the Minotaur. I forgot his name right now. I'll probably have to double check that, but I think that cave was supposed to be the Minotaur's cave, and that was another thing that you probably wouldn't get and wouldn't be able to appreciate unless you knew the actual myth. So other characters in there are actually Cuchulainn from the Irish The Tyne, which was really cool because I just read The Tyne for my mythology class, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, wow, is this guy Cuchulainn? And I looked it up on the Fate's Day Wikipedia site, and it is Cuchulainn, which is so cool! So yeah, I really like Fate's Day Night because I think it has a really interesting concept, and it kind of encourages people to look into mythology more and become more educated, I guess. It's an anime that encourages you to stop watching anime and to actually go read actual mythology, which I think is really cool. And of course, as everyone knows, I love Saber, so that's also a big part of why I like that show. So If any of you guys haven't watched it yet, I know is at least one. I would definitely recommend Fate Zero. You should watch Fate Zero first because it's amazing. And then you should just watch the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works remake by UFO Table because so far it's really good too, which I was really surprised about because I hated the first Fate Stay Night. But I feel like I hated the anime more than I might actually hate the actual game. Yeah. But that's a whole different topic. So I'd really recommend Fate Zero. It's my second favorite anime, second only to Cowboy Bebop. And it has beautiful animation. It's so pretty. And it has a really cool concept. And yeah, if any of you guys want to use my Crunchyroll account, you can just ask me. And then you can watch it in 1080p if your internet is fast enough. So that's all. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, fun day Monday for tomorrow. But then I'll talk to you in real time on Tuesday. Okay, bye.